Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Two Sisters and Two Mics. For today's topic, we are going to be talking about love and hip hop, but we're going to be focusing on Sierra and her husband, or her soon-to-be husband, ex-husband, Eric. And I'm joined, with my wonderful co-host, Akisha. And, we're just going to give our feedback and on the whole, juicy, buzzing story between Sierra and her husband Eric.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know, this episode this week was just so juicy. It was spicy. I was here for it. What do you think about this whole ordeal with, like, Sierra obviously has filed for the divorce, but Eric is sort of, dodging her. What do you think about that?
I
The
feel like this is
behavior.
just immature behavior. Like it seems like she no longer wants to be married to you. Just take the little papers and like maybe try to see if you can work on the marriage. But why are you dodging her like that? I've never seen anybody do this type of foolishness.
People do it though. His just happens to be on
And then
TV.
and then changing address every minute. Oh, and you're not embarrassed to say that? It's like
Nope.
you're running away from credit card fraud.
I can't. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. Yeah, I know. I was like, why is this guy like dodging this divorce filing? Like, what is he doing? And he had the audacity to come on live TV and mention that, he has been changing addresses. I personally don't even like to move. And when you move, you have to pack up things, unpack. It's such a headache. But he probably has no furniture in his house. The way that he has been, the way he
Oh
has
my
been
God.
moving just to like avoid, like, a divorce, like the paperwork. That's just so
Mhm.
crazy and it's insane to me. Like, bruh, like, what are you doing?
Not
And
only
he has
that,
no shame.
exactly. Not only that, where do you have time to be packing up boxes in your home to move every time? So, like, I'm not understanding. Don't you work?
Exactly. Unless if he's getting like other people to do it for him, like he's paying other people. But like, I personally think that would, of course, be a waste of money. But what I
Of
found was like
course.
super funny is, when the person, she actually met up with him in the park to talk to him. It looks like the park because they were sitting on like a sort of bench. And then out of nowhere, the guy comes and serves him the paperwork. And I was looking at, did you see the file that the paperwork it looks kind of like old and shriveled. I
Yeah,
was like,
because
wow, they really were trying to get a hold of this guy for a long time. But knowing that this was coming on TV, they couldn't get a better, like folder to put this. This looks like it's been like 100 years old.
well, maybe it wasn't planned too. Maybe they didn't even know that she was gonna be popping up with the guy, right? So she probably was like, I had enough. I'm just gonna bring this old stale folder and serve
And
him
serve him
and
once
get
and
this
for
over and
all.
done with.
But the other thing too is for them, like, they both of them confessed that, so he had mentioned that Sierra is sleeping with other people, and she
Mhm.
accused him also of sleeping with other people. So if y'all are not committed to each other and you're in this marriage and she wants a divorce and you obviously don't, but you guys are sleeping with other people, then just move on. Why are you holding on to this relationship? And neither of you, as you mentioned, has been faithful. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I feel like they should just give up on this relationship because there's no morals. There's no they're like what's it called? Their commitment is gone. Like they're when you get married you have to like say to death do us part. Like you know what you have to say, the little script.
Yeah,
They
for
don't
better or
even,
worse.
for
Yeah.
better or worse, they're not even like taking that for like serious. And it's in God's, like you went before God to get married and you're over here doing cheating and doing this. This is embarrassing. I think they should just give up on this marriage and then, just find some other people who would fits them better.
Yeah, and why, sir, why are you begging out here in these streets? The woman says she doesn't want you. Take a hint.
Because that's why he's chasing after her, because she don't want him no more.
My goodness. I understand like people want to like give their relationship a try. Like they want to work on
Try
it. They
again.
perhaps want to, yeah, like they want to do counseling and stuff. But
Mhm.
Sierra does not want to do no counseling with you, sir. She wants to be out of the marriage.
Because you know another reason too is because the cars that he's driving, it's in her name, and he's out here sleeping with other people. How does that even work? So she's not gonna want to
Disrespect.
make the marriage work. That is basically over.
Yes, that's true.
So,
And I think the whole lifestyle, like, that she has and, this whole career that she has constructed for herself, I think he's
mhm.
attracted to like the lifestyle
Yeah, it could
and the
be.
glitz and glam rather than
Mhm.
her per se. And I did see
Yeah,
that online. Someone else had mentioned that too. So it's not her as a person I feel like he may love. I think it's like the
the
lifestyle.
fame. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that's correct. I think he just likes the attention, like to be able to make a bag for himself as well. It's not the love. It's usually most times people, it's not really the love. They even though they say that they love each other, at the end of the day is the person that has more money and they just want to be in their life. It happens all the time. And then
Yeah.
after the relationship doesn't last long.
Yeah, that's so true. That's a really, really good point. And then I also seen on that particular episode, Sierra had like an event, like, she is a cook and a chef as well. And she
Mm,
was, had an event for her fans where she was like serving some of her food and like it was kind of like a meet and greet type of event, but
yeah.
they got the opportunity like, to taste her food and that sort of thing. And then Homeboy decided, everything was going smoothly, he decided to show up at the events. And it's like, bruv, she does not want you. What are you doing there? And
And
everybody has to see like this whole fiasco going on. And then she had to get,
exactly.
security to chase him out.
Oh
What
my
did you
God,
think
what a
about that?
mess. Like that's embarrassing to pop up at an event and it's like business. Why are you coming? We could deal with this at home. Like you
There
don't
you
need to
go.
come there. Stay away. According to she does not want to.
Get a hands, get the point. And the fact that this, security had to like escort him out.
That's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for
So
you.
I get it. I feel, a slight sorry for him. Like he wants
Yeah.
to work the marriage out. But if you had treated this woman good and everything, I feel
But
like she would have wanted to stay with him. But you obviously, didn't do right by her, so she wants the marriage, like she wants a
yeah.
divorce. And she has
Yeah,
all
but
right.
I don't think he still wants to be married. Like you said, I think he likes the fame and he doesn't want to lose that. Because once divorce
True.
done, like that's gone.
Yeah, that's true. And then another thing that she had brought up was that she built like ghetto eats from the ground up, when she actually had, like the brand idea. He told her that, oh, this is such a ghetto name. And she was kind of saying to him in the scene, like, when I believed in this business, you didn't believe in the business. You said that the name was ghetto. So now that everything has blossomed for her, like financially, she has a fan base that obviously loves her food. And Sierra's food looks good. Like, if
Hmm.
I was to travel wherever she has like her food selling, I would definitely want to like pull up and eat. Some of those food look real juicy and nice and will sustain
Yeah.
me. But he wasn't supportive of her. Like, what do you think about that?
I think as a husband, you should be supportive of your wife. It doesn't matter what she does, as long as she's not doing something to embarrass you. The food, her having the restaurant, it's a good business. You should be there by her side completely. And I think it's wrong that he could not support her. Like, what kind of husband doesn't support their wife like fully? Wouldn't you want her to support you as well if you had a restaurant? Like, I'm not really understanding what
Hmm.
kind of relationship that is.
And she did
No.
say that she supported him in some of his things, but he didn't initially support her. But now that you see that she is, getting money off of it, you want to come, plan to yourself. Sir, go home. Bye.
Doing too
And
much.
shout out to the men out there, the good men out there that, support their
Yeah, of
significant
course.
others' business, because there's also a lot of great men out there that do that. And of course, that, it's not gender specific. There's women that also are not supportive. So we're not saying that it's
Yeah.
just men that do that, obviously.
No, 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 no. Yeah. And
Yes.
there's also one point I wanted to bring up. I noticed that she was saying that he might try to take her money. I'm just wondering why she never signed a prenup.
Oh, she never signed a prenup?
Well, because she said like, "Oh, he's gonna try to take my money."
Well, hopefully not, but maybe we don't know how it works. We're not married for that long, and like I don't feel like maybe she might have to pay him a spousal support, perhaps.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But you never know with these people who don't sign prenup, or if they did sign prenup, there's always some type of loophole.
Yeah, there's always some,
Like,
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
That's a really, really good point that you made actually. Like even with like an ironclad prenup, there's always like
Hmm.
workarounds and clauses in there that could sort of, get
Yeah.
you to want to pay like, the other person. Because I think Halle Berry, like I think she had a prenup and now she has to pay like her ex-husband. So
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I feel sorry for Sierra, but Sierra looks like she's just ready to like live her life. But I also feel like in terms of Sierra, I feel like she also is not really serious about commitments as much either. I got that vibe off of her. What do you think?
Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm half half. It could be that she does not want commitment, but also that she does because you have when you have kids, you start to like think that oh, like I'm ready for commitment type thing. But then also like with this relationship, she might not like you said, she might not even want commitment anymore. She's probably like I just want to live my best life, right?
True, true.
So, hey, I
And
don't know.
especially since she's independent now, like that's like a
Yeah.
really good look, for her per se.
Yeah, that's true.
But Love and Hip Hop is buzzing. Like, every week, I sort of had to like glue my eyes to the TV and have some snacks. But this episode was super funny. The fact that she served Eric in the park. And when the person asked him, like, are you Eric? He's like, who's asking? Like he was it was so funny. The
But like,
person said,
and another
you
thing
got
too,
served.
another thing too. Oh my gosh, if I see a random guy coming towards me and I'm
You're
trying
gonna
to
run.
dodge
Ah,
divorce papers, I'm sprinting like I'm Bolt.
but he sat there. I got the divorce papers and then went with it. And then she's like, make sure you show up to court. These people, no man, these people in Love and Hip Hop, they
They're
know how to
jokers.
bring entertainment. Like, Jesus, it's kind of like she's talking to a child. Like, I can't believe this man was changing up his addresses. Like, I can't wrap my mind around that. I just can't. you know,
When you're
and the
dodging
person,
divorce,
and the
you don't
person
want to
that
lose the benefits.
I know, and the person that was what's it called? That served them the paper. That person is a joker for themselves. They're like, "Oh, you got served," and he's like, "What is this? What is this?" And then he goes, "Talk to your lady," and the guy ran off. The guy's like, "I got no dealings anymore. You and your wife
No,
could
but
talk it out."
the people who have to do that job, they're brave.
Yes, yes.
I can't do that.
What is your perception of that?
I don't know if I could do that. Like, I feel like
You're afraid to get cuffed
someone might
down?
give you two cough in your face.
I know.
Why are you serving me these papers?
Keisha's like, I want no danger or
No,
physical
I don't have time for that.
altercation. Yeah, it's not a job for everyone, but that guy is pretty buff. Like I felt like he could handle it, but I don't want nobody punching me in my face if they're getting served because look at Eric. He's trying to fight for his marriage.
Yeah, he's
So
probably
I'm
like, I don't want.
surprised. I'm surprised that no physical altercation happens while the guy was serving him.
Yeah, that's true.
My gosh. But
Oh, that was a
yeah,
mess.
so that was the episode, a highlight from Love and Hip Hop that we watched this week. Before I get my sister to close up, is there anything else that you wanted to add, Akisha?
No, I think that's all. I think I touched on everything I wanted to talk about.
Okay, awesome. So I'll get my sister to close us off for today.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also, we have Spotify if you want to listen on the way, in your car, on the plane, however you
Mhm.
listen to besides YouTube. You can do this on Spotify. And also, I would like to thank you again for all the new subscribers. And bye.
Bye. Take care, guys.